Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving into some seriously powerful career strategy insights from Andy Schaefer, the founder of SalesHelp911.com. Look, if you're a sales executive and you're plotting your next big move, you already know the stakes, right? This one decision basically dictates your income, your daily stress levels, and your entire long-term trajectory. So, how exactly do you find that perfect role? Well, let's break down the highly effective strategy of partnering with a professional recruiter.
We're going to kick things off with a foundational principle. Andy Schaefer puts it perfectly. He says, working with a professional recruiter doesn't replace your own networking and effort, it enhances it. There's this really common misconception out there that getting a recruiter means you just get to sit back, put your feet up, and do nothing. Or, on the flip side, people think if they're already a great networker, they don't even need one. But honestly, partnering with a recruiter is a strategic move to multiply your hustle, not replace it. It's a massive enhancement to the hard work you're already putting in.
Here is our playbook for today. We'll be covering 5 key pillars to upgrade your job search. 1. The job search dilemma. 2. Unlocking the hidden market. 3. Your personal career advocate. 4. Coaching for the win. And 5. Closing the perfect deal.
Okay, let's get right into it with Section 1, the job search dilemma.
Think about what happens when you go solo. You're largely confined to public job boards and your own immediate network. Honestly, it's a bit like cold calling with a terrible list. You're just fishing in a heavily crowded pond. But the moment you bring in a recruiter who actually specializes in sales, you are instantly equipped with insight, access, and advocacy. It completely changes the entire dynamic of your search. To solve that solo dilemma, a professional recruiter brings 5 holistic advantages to the table. It's so much more than just finding a listing. They're giving you access to hidden roles, incredibly deep industry insight, personal advocacy, targeted interview coaching, and vital negotiation support. When you combine all of these, you aren't just looking for a job anymore. You're executing a highly optimized career strategy.
Moving right along to Section 2, unlocking the hidden market. Ask yourself right now, where are the truly strategic, high-impact positions actually located? Because I can tell you for sure, they usually aren't plastered all over public job boards for thousands of people to just click quick apply. The absolute best roles, the ones that literally define careers, are very often kept entirely out of the public eye.
What's fascinating is that hiring managers actually grant exclusive VIP access only to recruiters with long-standing relationships. So many companies prefer to work quietly. They completely bypass public postings because they just want to filter out the noise. They trust specialized recruiters to bring them only the most vetted, highly qualified candidates. So if you're only searching online, you are completely missing out on a massive, hidden tier of premium opportunities that you'd honestly never find on your own.
And it goes way beyond just finding the roles, too. Recruiters live and breathe this market. They possess critical intelligence on industry growth, company expansion, real compensation structures, and territory expectations. They know exactly which industries are booming and which companies are actually expanding their sales teams. Most importantly, they give you the realistic, unfiltered guidance on commission structures and territories. This is huge because it prevents you from choosing a role that looks incredible on paper, but completely derails your goals once you get there and realize the territory is dead or the comp structure is flawed.
That brings us to Section 3, your personal career advocate.
When you work with a recruiter, you are not just submitting a piece of paper into a void. Your recruiter goes directly to the decision maker to articulate the true value of your accomplishments. Let's face it, a resume is flat. It totally lacks context. An advocate, on the other hand, brings the story behind your numbers to life. They can explain your specific strengths and provide that absolutely vital context that a static PDF simply cannot convey.
The crucial takeaway here is that in a highly competitive market, having a dedicated advocate elevates you from a mere applicant to a strategic asset. You aren't just someone who checks the basic requirement boxes for HR anymore. Your recruiter actively positions you as a strong cultural and strategic fit for that hiring manager's specific team. Having someone actively championing your candidacy like that, it can make all the difference when it comes down to you and another top-tier candidate.
Next up, Section 4, coaching for the win. So as a sales executive, obviously you know how to sell, but interviewing, that's an entirely different skill set. Your recruiter basically acts as your coach, guiding you through a really precise 3-step preparation process. First, they help you understand the hiring manager's exact expectations and style, based on their insider knowledge. Second, they coach you on exactly how to frame your past experience to match those priorities. And third, they prepare you to proactively address any potential concerns the employer might have before they even become an issue.
By highlighting the specific results that matter most to that particular employer, you walk into the interview armed with maximum confidence. We're not talking about generic interview advice here. This is targeted, bespoke preparation. When you know exactly what the person across the table actually cares about, your interviews become significantly stronger, and that confidence just radiates throughout the entire hiring process.
Finally, we've reached Section 5, Closing the Perfect Deal. We all know compensation discussions can be a bit uncomfortable. Well, recruiters act as amazing intermediaries during those tricky salary and commission negotiations to make sure you get a fair, competitive offer. But even beyond the money, recruiters protect your career by filtering out hidden, damaging traps. They help you completely avoid roles with unrealistic quotas, high turnover rates, or unclear territory definitions. They are essentially doing a full risk assessment on your behalf before you ever sign anything.
Ultimately, a truly great recruiter operates by one simple rule. Their goal is not just to help you land a job, but to help you land the right job, one that supports your long-term success. When chosen carefully, your recruiter is so much more than just a middleman. They become a strategic partner, ensuring your new role isn't just a placeholder, but a launchpad for ultimate career victory and long-term progression.
So I want to leave you with this final provocative thought to consider as you evaluate your next strategic career move. Who is currently championing your career trajectory? Are you navigating that hidden job market and advocating for yourself entirely on your own? Or is it time to bring in a strategic partner? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, here's to making your next big career move your best one yet.